Guys, back at you with another review, and today, as you can see, we're doing Tales of Xillia. Tales of Xillia, what can I say about this game? I don't want to give away too much, but as you can see, we're doing another joint review with Ircha Gaming. Irene, thanks for coming back. And, let's just say this Tales game is so cool that I got the limited edition version, and I got the collector's edition. Let's check it out.
The spirits are dying. And
not just any spirits, the great spirits. From getting into the game, you get to choose two different characters, Xillia Maxwell or Jude Mathis. I personally went with Xillia because I just like the strong female protagonist. I don't see a lot of RPG games that have them, like a real, just one in my opinion. I mean, when Xillia comes into the scene, man, she really makes her presence known. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And I remember seeing the trailer for this game back in the day, and I was terrified because I was like, man, this game looks so good, but I don't know if it's going to come to America because a lot of Tales games at the time weren't being announced for an American PS3 system. So I was pretty nervous about this one, but thankfully we got it. And man, right from the beginning, and that's what I love about a game, it really sucks you into it. Xillia, she's taking care of her business. She's trying to find out what's disrupting the great spirits, and she's on a mission. And this is at the same time she meets Jude Mathis, a student in the country of Fenmont. He actually drops something in the water and he sees Xillia. She tells him to be quiet, but he's asking her questions, so she has to show him the business a little bit, which is pretty hilarious. But these two characters, this is what I like about certain RPGs, like great character development, and definitely between Xillia and Jude, as he looks up to her during the game, and it's just great character development. I love that type of thing. So you'll see a lot. They'll have like combination moves later in the game that they can earn. Just a really good team, which is really awesome. I would say that these two are like my favorite characters out of the Tales series. The graphics in this game, they really stand out. They're really beautiful. Honestly, you would say you could actually watch it as a movie. That they're so good, very entertaining. They did a really good job on this game. Definitely high production values. The game has a lot of story sequences, so be prepared to sit down and grab your popcorn because the story will play out. You can skip cutscenes, but I don't recommend it on your first playthrough. Tales of Xillia, it's really a game where you don't really feel like you have to rush through it. It's just a lot of fun. There's so much to do. I mean, you're really getting your money's worth with this game. When it comes to story, you get side stories. The battle system. When you get to the battle system, it has a really cool mechanism, where you could link up to a certain person and do certain moves, and you can combo those moves. It's just a lot of fun, and it makes, when a game is fun to play like that, when it comes to battle, it's fun to level up because you do have to grind in this game. You don't have to do it much, but it's just fun to do, and that means a lot. Now, the crazy thing that happened to me recently, my PS3 actually lost all its data, so I lost all my Tales of Xillia data, which I was very sad about. But this is one of those games that, hey, you're happy to play again. You know what I mean? Even though data is precious, it was just really man, I get to play Tales of Xillia again. So I was kind of happy about it. And as I played it, much as I hate to say this, maybe losing my data was a good thing. I don't know. But as you can see, there's a lot of places to discover in this game. As I said before, lots of great character development. I mean, you would truly love these characters. This is the type of game where you feel like, man, dude, I can't believe it's over. I wonder what the characters are doing now and stuff like that. So I just had a blast playing it, and I took my time going through it. I tried to do everything I could, and everything at least that was interesting. But this game has a lot, like fetch quests. You get items and materials. That's another thing I wanted to mention in this game. When you level up and you want to get better weapons, you actually have to donate to shops. So when you donate to the shop, it helps them make more materials to help you in battle. So when you get materials, make sure you donate to those shops so you can buy better weapons, because that will definitely help you out in this game. And also, I wanted to tell you guys, Tales of Xillia is a game that really, man, you know, my first time playing through it, you know, I was playing for a long time, and I thought I got to the end of the game, and that's the one thing about the Tales of series, man. You think you're at the end, but no way, dude. The game is just getting started. Plot twist that you don't see coming, which is nice. It's really amazing, and it's like, wow, dude, I really got my money's worth with these type of games, you know. And Tales of Xillia is definitely the same way. Great plot twist you don't see coming. Just a lot of really cool things, and man, I just, even looking at this game now and playing it, you know, I'm so amazed with it, and I'm just happy I was able to play this game and that Namco created it, because it is. I'm always saying that, hey, it's between this and Legendia, which is my favorite Tales game. But I always switch it up. I always change my mind here and there, and I'll talk about Legendia later. But Tales of Xillia is just amazing game, and man, I can't even do it. I can't do it justice by talking about it. You know, I mean, if you guys have the opportunity to play this game, I think you should. You know, some people who actually like the Tales series, you know what I mean. Some people are kind of subjective about it, saying that a lot of the games are generic, but that's not true. These games are fantastic, and just a lot of development went into this, and it's just an amazing series that you'll grow to love. You know, Namco, thank you so much for these games. And a little bit about the music. The music is really good too. I enjoyed it, and it does kind of repeats itself, but that's not a bad thing sometimes. You know, that was really enjoyable for me. So I like listening to the tunes, and they were just great to listen to. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. My nonchalant review of Tales of I almost said Legendia. Oh, Xillia, baby. All right, guys, so that's my nonchalant review of Tales of Xillia. So now I'm gonna hand it over to Irene.
Hello everyone, and thank you Reggie so much for letting me be on your channel once again today, and this time we are going to review this game. It is your favorite, isn't it? Me, on the other hand, I am not sure which Tales game is my favorite yet, but this is really high up there, I gotta say. So today in this joint review we are going to talk about Tales of Xillia, and I say Xillia, I know it's supposed to be a silent X, like we all want them to be. It's a JRPG with real-time battles that is action-packed and story-driven and everything you want from a JRPG. It's the 13th game in the series. It's released in 2011 in Japan. In Tales of Xillia, you can choose your main character from the start. You can either be Jude or Milla. I chose to go with Milla because, you know, girl. So the world in this game are larger areas that are interconnected with each other, so it's kind of linear, but you can fast travel back to any point that you have previously visited, and that is really convenient. Now, the gameplay in this game. You have a larger party with characters that you will grow to like and enjoy, because these characters are really likable compared to, let's say, Systeria. In the real-time combat, you can link up with your other party members, and that way you can do combos and special attacks. The game gives you some story cutscenes now and then. In between these story cutscenes, you roam around freely. You can do side quests or explore, or walk around in the bigger areas collecting things, and all of these things that you collect are really important because you will need them most likely to donate to the shops, and that is a cool system. It sounds like what the hell, but it is a cool system. You donate your things that you find in the world to the shops to level them up in order to get better equipment, better gear, armor, weapons. So a lot in this game you will be walking around in the field gathering materials, and I don't get bored with that. Here's the thing with Xillia. Everything you do feels rewarding. Every single battle feels rewarding because you level up quite fast in this game. It is fun to grind a bit between the story sequences so that your characters get really powerful and you really feel that you are achieving something and getting them more powerful, and like I said, it feels rewarding. When your characters level up, this is really cool. You have this skill point system kind of thing that is called Lilium Orb. You can assign your skill point thingies onto them, like a spider web, and that way you get passive skills and skills in general, or arts this way. Really fun. So you can kind of choose which direction you want your characters to be good at, if you want them to be good at intelligence things, or have a good HP, or just be really into strength. In this game you can actually change the game difficulty, and I found myself to change it down to easy, because I even died at easy sometimes. But when I did, I went out and I grinded some levels, doing a lot of fighting, and then I was back again. So if you want a bigger challenge, you can tune up the difficulty, or just tune it really down to easy if you are more like, you just want to have fun, you know. So there is this event list where you can see where you're at in the story and where to go next, and there are also side quests in this event list, so you can keep track of them. Now over to the graphics of this game. I love the art style of this game. It's really beautiful. You can really see that it has been put down a lot of work into this. It is gorgeous. I love the art style. Milla is freaking hot. There's a lot of work put down in the graphics, and I love the layout in the menus. They are really pretty and colorful. Now over to the music. I have to say, honestly, a lot of the music is reused a lot in this game, and that is unfortunate, but in every field there's the same tune, the same song, and a lot of the major cities has also the same song in the background. I mean, the music is not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just reused a lot, so I got bored with the music. Doesn't mean that you would, but just mentioning, since I'm trying to give an honest review. So that was in short my review on Xillia. Now if you have any questions about this game, you can leave a comment in the comment section, and either me or Radical Reggie will answer them for you. So over to you, Reggie, what do you think about this game? And again, thank you for having me on your channel.
Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Tales of Xillia is definitely a worthy game, you know. I just really enjoyed it, and they just really went into a lot of detail with this game, you know, animated cutscenes, story mode, lots of skits and stuff like that, you know, skits during the game where the characters talk between each other, which is really nice. Lots of character development, so, you know, a lot of, well, a few people try to give the Tales series like generic RPGs. That's not true at all. These are grade A RPGs. Just really fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and Irene, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you being here. You know, hopefully Irene will do some more Tales of series with me, but the only Tales game we probably won't do is Tales of Xillia. I don't know, we're just not having that one for some reason. But anyways guys, I'll see you next time, and take care.